Hi, this is your Tuesday talk for February 1st, 2022. So a couple things. I didn't do a Tuesday talk last week, which I'm sure you noticed, because I was taking a little time off for me, like I always tell you guys to do. So I took my own advice. So here's what we're going to do. I'm try to angle this so we can get the board in. Okay, so Tuesday talk, February 1st. I can't believe it's February. This train is just going full steam ahead through this school year. So a couple things we need to work at and look at. I don't know if you can see there's a cute frog on the screen that one of my students drew. But frog. Not the point of what I'm trying to do today, but frog. Okay. What I am trying to teach you about, some of the things we're starting to see in the music that are really important. And the first thing I want to talk about is the eighth rest. And you see a lot of these right at the beginning of Seasons of Love. You're going to see a lot of these in a lot of your songs. And I've said this a million times. I'll continue to say it. The silence, the rests, those moments we pause from vocalizing, they're just as important as the words we're saying and the notes we're saying. Okay, so it's really important that when we're singing Seasons of Love, I am barely warmed up, sorry. 525,600 minutes. We have those little breaks in there. All right? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights. There's those little eighth rests there. Okay? And that's why it's really important. We take not only that time to give that space, and that's the way the composer wanted it, but you need to breathe, right? You can't just go through a song without breathing. Your sound isn't going to be great. Not that mine's so great this morning, but you get the point. You want to take time to breathe, all right? So every time you see an eighth rest, just a half a beat, it's great to breathe. And breathe from your whole body, not just, that doesn't do anything. That's not a real breath. That's not a real breath, okay? Fill up everything when you breathe. All right? Don't just go, that's not a real breath. Fill up everything when you breathe. Okay? So I just wanted to review that when we see that eighth rest, especially, you want to take time to breathe. It's just a half a beat. The other thing you're going to see on the side of the screen, the right side of the screen, is some dynamics. We know that crescendo means to get louder. If it gets bigger, okay, it means to get louder. Seasons of love. I'm getting louder when I sing that. You don't have to get higher. That just happened to get higher. Love. I got louder. How do you get louder? Air. Air is how you get louder. Air is how you do a lot of things in singing. Most things in singing happen because of air. But air is how you get louder. Okay? Softer. Love. Getting softer is so much harder. Getting softer is so much harder. Day crescendo, you start off loud and get softer. I guess I could do that, right? Loud and get softer. That's day crescendo. Go this way? I don't know. Everything's reversed. But day crescendo, you get the point. Start off loud, get softer. That is very tricky because you want to control, you want to hold back that air. Love. I'm starting in a bad place. Let me. Ooh. If I start out really loud and get softer, let's say, ooh. It kind of fades away, right? It kind of fades away. That's easier for me to do in my head voice. I don't know, or it's easier for you, but it takes control. Getting softer takes control. Getting louder, push that air out. That's easy to do. Getting softer takes a little bit of control, okay? So you have to control how much air is coming out and let that sound fade. And that's tricky. We'll work on that together. But what I want to talk about is a subito piano. That's where you get suddenly soft and then gradually louder, okay? Sforzando. So you want to go, so I'm trying to think where it happens. It's right before Seasons of Love. So it's I can't even think of where it is. See, this is why I tell you to always have music with you. So it is going to be, there it is. Measure and love. Measure and love. All right. So you want to have, how about love? How about love? How about love? Measure and love. And let it grow. Love. And then we can crescendo again. Seasons of love. Or you do your Ariana Grande there. I can't do it without love. All right. So you know what your parts are. Have fun with that. So crescendo, decrescendo, subito piano, sforzando. Those are all really important. Okay. Those are all really important that you know what they mean and that you can do them. All right. And again, 90% of what we do is all about air. It's all about air. It cushions the sound. The sound rides that air. Without that air, it just dies. All right? You need to have air. And air is what makes us better singers. Okay, real quick, just reviews. Repeat signs all over the place in pop music. All right? Repeat signs are all over the place in pop music. This is how a repeat sign works. Hopefully it's dark enough that you can see it. But you start with one repeat sign and you sing maybe the first verse. And you're going da 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 da. And then you go right back to it. Da 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 da. That's like what I call bumper cars, right? You have this repeat, it bounces you back to this repeat. If there's no repeat to begin with and you come to this, that means you go back to the beginning, all right? If you have two lines of words, first time you do the top line of words, second time you do the bottom line of words, okay? If you are over here and you have a first ending, second ending, again, I don't know if that's dark enough that you can see it, but hopefully you can see it. Maybe I can make it darker. Because, oh, that's not good. There we go. Okay? First ending means you're going to go because we took the first ending and we go back. We skip the first ending, we go to the second ending. All right? I made up a song. It does exist, we're not singing it, but you get the point. It's different than here because in these repeats, you're just going to bounce right back and do the same thing both times. But in these repeats, you do the music, first ending, go back, skip the first ending, go to the second. We have repeats and codas, DS codas, things like that, and a lot of pop music because it's very repetitive. There's almost always several verses and a chorus. Most of the time, there's a bridge. We'll talk about all these terms next week. All right. So I hope you're enjoying learning the music for our Pops concert. I'm really having fun with it. We don't talk about Bruno's solos. We're kind of going to start this week with me hearing people. And over the course of the next couple weeks, we're going to fine tune who's singing the different parts. I don't want to jump into any decisions. I want to kind of take my time and listen to lots of people. We're also going to be working on all the other music we're doing. 6th grade, I know I told you we might add, we don't talk about Bruno for you guys, but you guys have your own music that you're starting to work on. It sounds really good. High Hopes is going to be so much fun. It needs so much energy, and you're giving it to me, and I really appreciate that. Remember, when you're not feeling your best or most powerful, you power pose. Power pose for 30 seconds every day before you do something that you're worried about. And it's proven. It's not just me. I saw a TED Talk on it and there's science. But it's proven to make you give your brain that boost of whatever it needs to kind of like, it's okay, I can do this. And give yourself a little more courage, I guess, to go forth. There's science behind power posing. So bear with me when I make you do it. All right, so that's all I really wanted to go over this week. It's just a reminder of this stuff. I hope that you are taking time for you. I hope you are taking time to sing. And I hope you have an incredible week. It might snow. So, that's exciting. We might get a snow day. I don't know. We'll find out. Next week, you can tell me if I was right or if I was wrong. But we'll see. All right. So I hope you are all well. And I'm glad I could see you in class this week. And snow days can come on days that we don't have chorus. Right? Okay. So you guys are the best. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.